Okay, what is wrong with The Witcher season 3 for me? Okay, so when The Witcher first started, I was super into it. Like, I mean, I was Game of Thrones level interested. And for those of you who don't know, I think Game of Thrones is the best television show ever created. At the time, I was really into like the medieval stuff, and The Witcher came along. And I am somebody who I never played the games. I never played the games. I never read the books. So all I knew about it was, there's this new show coming. It's called The Witcher. It has Henry Cavill, who I'm a big fan of, and it's got something to do with monsters. That is all I knew about it. So going into season 1, it was tough to get through, and we all know why it was hard and difficult to get through. The way they told the story was a mess. We had so many different perspectives and different stories crossing paths at different time periods, and it got really confusing, especially from a fan's perspective, someone who didn't read the books, someone who didn't play the games. I knew nothing about The Witcher, and this wasn't a great way to introduce someone like me to the world and explain what's going on and what these characters are trying to do and their backgrounds. And it was just a very poor decision on how they decided to tell this story. But I kept watching, and there were a few scenes that really got me hooked into the show. But if you ask me like today, and granted, I don't have the best memory in the world, explain season 1 to me. Tell me what took place in season 1. There are very few moments that I could pick out and really explain what happened. So season 1 was a mess, but they came out, apologized for how they did it, and told us season 2 was going to be much better. And enough happened in season 1 that I was interested in wanting to watch season 2. So I decided, we're gonna we're gonna give this a shot. And season 2 was so much better. Oh my gosh, watching Ciri, grow under the guidance of Geralt is something that really stuck out to me and was fantastic about season 2. Their kind of father-daughter relationship. These are two characters, Ciri very stubborn, and Geralt himself very stubborn, and he goes along the line of what witchers have to go through, the rules that are set for them, and seeing him open up and take care of this, girl and train her. It was something really cool to watch and experience. And even seeing the growth of Yennefer and seeing how she grew from season 1 to the end of season 2 as a person overall. They really corrected their wrongs from season 1 going to season 2. And after season 2, it left me so excited moving forward to season 3. I couldn't wait. I couldn't stop telling everyone. This was at like the height of my Witcher fandom. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this show is so good. If Netflix does this right, they have their Game of Thrones, which is what they wanted. They have like 7 seasons planned of this. This is going to be one of their best shows." And then over the off season, between season to season, we heard about the news of Henry Cavill leaving the show, and he's getting replaced by Liam Hemsworth, which I'm okay with. I'm not the biggest fan. I usually hate when casts change, but I'm not someone who's going to stop watching over it. Like, I'm willing to give Liam Hemsworth a chance to play Geralt, and I think he can do it. It's going to be weird at first, but I do think he can do it, and I don't think it's going to hurt the show that much. And then when season 3 finally came out, I had so much happening in my life. So much was changing that I didn't watch it live. And it wasn't that I didn't want to watch it. I just never got to it. So I just started it a few weeks back, and I'm 3 episodes in, I think 3 or 4 episodes in, and I already have a major issue with it. The storytelling this season has not been great. I feel like they've reverted back to kind of season 1, and even though they're going in order of events, it's kind of all over the place. And there's a lot of stories and a lot of characters popping up talking about certain aspects of the story that we just haven't been introduced to. And again, forgive my memory, I can't really pick it out, but I've been reading comments on TV Time. If you guys don't have the app, I would definitely check it out. You can keep track of the shows you're watching, the episodes you're on. It's really cool. Yeah, so I was reading the comments and people kept saying it was about 50-50. You either don't understand what's going on because you didn't read the books, so you're not connecting to the story, or you read the books and you're someone that, there's a lot of people who read the books that are saying, well, you should have read the books going into this. You should have played the game. We know what's going on. I understand from their perspective, they don't want to sit through the same story that they already read. They want to find out more information. But when you're making a show or a movie, you have to make it for the general audience. That's how I feel. And I know people are going to disagree with me, but you have to make a story and act like people haven't read the books or played the games. I mean, granted, a lot of people don't read books. A lot of people don't. I think you need to have Easter eggs in there, and you can have some aspects of the story that only book readers are going to understand, much like Harry Potter. There was some stuff in Harry Potter you didn't understand unless you read the books. And then you had a better understanding of the story and what's taking place. And the same should apply for The Witcher. Because I'm watching season 3 right now, and I'm like, who the hell is this character? What the hell are they talking about? Like, I don't understand anything. If it doesn't pertain to Yennefer, Geralt, and Ciri, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. And I feel like they're back to jumping around from character to character to character, having all these stories cross, and it's getting really confusing. This season is not hitting the same that season 2 did. And this season needed to hit even more now that Henry Cavill is leaving. There's a lot of fans who left the show and still haven't watched season 3 because they're boycotting it because Henry Cavill has left. So you needed this season to be incredible. And as of now, it's all over the place. And I think the biggest issue is you have to make something with the assumption that everybody can understand this and everybody can enjoy it. This is going to be a poor example because a lot of people are going to say that movie sucked. But Uncharted, when they made the Uncharted movie with Tom Holland, it was the same characters that we all knew and loved. There were still Easter eggs within the movie, like the airplane level from the third game. But they made that movie as an adventure film, and they made it for everyone, families who have never played the game Uncharted. There were some people who went to the theaters who had never even heard of Uncharted, didn't know it had anything to do with PlayStation. They just saw it as an adventure movie with Tom Holland. And granted, the movie could have been better. I know us Uncharted fans, I'm a major Uncharted fan. I wanted more. I wanted the film to be, I wanted it to kind of carry on after Uncharted 4. I wanted it to basically be an Uncharted 5. But you have to roll with the punches. You have to take it for what it is. So I'm going to keep watching The Witcher. I still enjoy the incredible fights. This might be a minor spoiler, but I just got past the part where Geralt fights the monster of girls. Like the girls have their heads detached and it's just their bodies. That was freaky. That fight was insane. It was the best fight of the season that I've seen so far. I'm only 3 or 4 episodes in. There's still some stuff that I like. I like the chemistry between Yennefer and Ciri and seeing them grow together. Ciri really learning, sometimes you got to keep your nose out of other people's business. You got to lie low to make it in this world because you have a lot of people after you. So there are some aspects of the story that I like. I don't think it's a complete failure. I'm going to keep watching. Sorry, I couldn't get the word out. I'm going to keep watching when Liam Hemsworth comes in to play Geralt. But I think that's why some people are not enjoying The Witcher season 3. That's why I'm struggling with it because they are relying heavily on did you read the books? Have you played the video games? They're treating it more like we are assuming this information already, which they shouldn't assume because it's leaving a lot of us lost. So let me know in the comments if you guys are watching The Witcher season 3, if you've already seen it, what you thought about the season as a whole, and will you be watching when Liam Hemsworth comes onto the team and we don't have Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia, let me know. And hopefully the season gets a little bit clearer and the message is easier to follow, the message and the story as a whole. Again, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check us out on social media at What the Take on Instagram, X, and TikTok. Go to Spotify. You can listen to all of the audio versions of our episodes over on Reality Now. You can check out other Reality Now channels in our channel below. You'll see it on our main page of our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe if you do enjoy this. It really helps us grow the channel. And then make sure to join in, follow, hit that notification bell, follow when we go live so you can join the conversation. I know we go live every Monday as we break down what films we saw over the weekend. So again, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will catch you guys next time.